Hey guys, I am leaving my wife, and I'm leaving her for 5 nights and 6 days to head to Weeki Wachee, Florida for a guys trip. I'm going down there to meet a buddy of mine, and we got a place. We're going to fish and hang out and hit the rivers, hit the ocean. And here's why I think you should do this. I mean, I do it once a year, and I think all men should do it, because especially guys that get to be 50, 60 years old or more, they just are like right up their spouse's booty. I mean, constantly. I mean, they don't know what to do with themselves, and whatever you want, honey. And the honey-do list is always like waiting for them, and they don't have a life. So you got to resist that. You got to love hanging with your wife or significant other, but there's a point where a man has to be a man. A man's got to go be with his buddies every now and then. So what really inspired me to do this was I watched a movie in my 20s. It was called City Slickers. It was a comedy, and not very many profound comedies out there, but this was pretty profound. It's kind of a hokey comedy, but I just love the dynamic with the different characters, the different guys, the middle-aged guys that got together, and what they did for a living, and how it was very important for them to do this journey. And each year, one of them came up with a different idea. It's not exactly the same thing with me. I come up with ideas every year. Sometimes it's camping, it's kayaking, it's just different adventures and things that we're doing. And usually we have more people than this, but this year everybody candied out. You know, the other guys kind of wimped out. So it's just me and Larry. I've known Larry for 17 years, and great guy. Well, you get to see him in a little while, but he is he's down there actually waiting on me now. But as I was pulling out the drive today, another thing hit me of why we do trips like this. And it's kind of like when you go camping at your Appalachian Trail for a week, you haven't showered for a week, you hit that shower, that hot shower when you get home, you're going to be super elated and grateful. As I was pulling out the drive today, I see my wife, and she's like walking down the drive, and it really hit me hard emotionally, like, you know, not saying I'm at the brink of tears or anything, but very close. No, seriously, she was like, because, you know, she's getting stuff ready for you, and she's saying, you know, we got the dog treats, you got your pillow, you got your this or that, and I've got you some snacks made, and that comfort level that she brings into my life. I see God every time I look at this woman in the eyes, and goodness is within her. She takes care of me. She's my soulmate, and that's a really surreal feeling to have, because I planned this trip. I've known about this trip like all year. I don't think twice about spending 5-6 days away from my wife, but when it gets down to it, it's like, it's tough. It's really tough, because damn, we're close. I mean, we spend every moment together. But as I'm pulling out, I'm seeing my house, my things. I'm just swelled with, I feel all this gratitude as I'm pulling out of my driveway. And it was just a reflection point. You know, when you really reflect on your life, think about how good you have it. I'll go down here, I'll have a great time with my buddy, but, you know, I'll be missing my wife. And when I get back, the love is just that much more. It's that much more intense. So I recommend it. I recommend that guys go do their thing. Guys are different around guys than they're going to be around their wives or girlfriends. So it's something I highly recommend. Men need to do stuff, manly stuff. Get out, fish, hunt, kayak, do whatever you do. Get out in nature. That's the bottom line. Get out in nature. Get your hands dirty. Have some fun. And leave your wife.